Good evening, everyone. This is Carolyn. I am going to try a video tonight. I have struggled. I thought I did one earlier and it turned out to be the wrong orientation. I have struggled. I haven't done a video now since about Christmas. I did some cards. So let's just dive in and see if we can get this one conquered. I'd really like to have a video on file. I haven't done one in so long. I really want to get back to doing them. And I just, sometimes I get frustrated at them. But anyway, we're going to try to get a video done tonight. So just bear with me. This one is going to be my second grandson's first haircut. So I'm going to do it on, this is a navy blue background and then this yellow and white. The this pattern paper is a paper pack from, I guess it's Paper Studio from Hobby Lobby, and it's all boy, I think is the one that one is. But anyway, as you will notice, I have changed my the name of my channel, and I changed it to Scrapbooking Without Rules. Excuse me. We were talking and I was just saying, you know, sometimes I feel like I just don't do things right because I don't have three, you know, clusters, and I don't have a visual triangle, and I don't do all of these things. And so we just got to talking. We said, well, it just needs to be scrapbooking without rules, because not everybody does that, and it's okay. I think it's awesome that they do that, and they're certainly much better layouts than mine. I'll give them credit for that. And I love to watch them. I'm addicted to watching them, but I just don't always do that. And so we are going to be scrapbooking without rules is what we're going to be now. So I think, let's see, I'm going to put this somewhere here in the middle. And then this is this paper. I love this. I don't have a ton of it left. I've used it so much. But it is an Echo Park Under the Sea, I think. And I've got some stickers with it too. But I had some little pieces, and so I just wanted to kind of make it look like I had a layer. Oops, I'm knocking those off. A layer that went all the way through. So I just kind of pieced them together so that I could have that. And I think I want just that tiny little blue line showing, I think. And I think I want to go ahead and do this in this dark. I did it in the lighter blue, but it still just kind of melts into that yellow. So I think I'm going to do it just in a little bit darker blue, just so it has a little more standout from that yellow. I know a lot of people also say that, you know, inking your edges is old school, but I don't really care if it's old school. I like my paper to stand apart, and so I do ink a lot of the edges. Let's just go ahead. I know I want this in the middle, so let's just, oh, I shouldn't have done those edges like that because I got to stick those under there. Just kind of eyeball this, but get it somewhere close to the center. You know, actually I may want it a little more to the bottom, I think. So I got some stuff to go on up here that I may want it just a little closer to the bottom. Then let's get these stuck in there before I get these down completely. I think I just want that tiny, tiny little bit of blue to show. I shouldn't have stuck that down, but I did. So there we go. Let's get that. There. Yeah, it's probably not straight, but I'm not known for getting things straight anyway, so let's get this one up here. About even there. Can't see from down here if that's anywhere near straight. Okay, that's close enough for me. Okay, close enough for me. Now we can stick that down a little better. All right, let's see about, I think I want to back the picture. I like these layers. I actually have the pictures put together on this kind of aqua, and I'm thinking I want this on here. I rounded that corner just because I've got the little, this is kind of my title, and it was rounded, and then so I rounded that corner, but I'm actually thinking I'm going to cover it up so it won't really matter. So let's mount this on here. And then we'll start looking at where we're going to put other things. Get this on here. I hope y'all are enjoying this spring, almost summer weather. We've been having a lot of good rain. Oh, it's awesome. It hasn't gotten really hot yet. I always dread the heat of the summer. It just gets where it gets harder and harder on me. Okay, there we go. That's, I think, what I want that to do. And this is all I'm using for a title. It's just first haircut, his name, and the date of his first haircut. So I think that's all I want for a title. And I'm going to overlap an embellishment up here. So I think that is just all it's going to be. Okay. That needs to move down so that that rounded edge doesn't show, though. I shouldn't have done that, but you know how that goes. All right, get that over there. Okay, I have some embellishments. This little octopus is there, and I thought that'd be cute to just raise him up there. But the main thing I want to do, I want to put a little banner, little thing over here, and I need to kind of lay that out and see what it can look like and how many of these I can use. I think that's probably about it. I made some little bows that I can put on the ends, but I think that's about it. I don't think I can do anything else there. I think that's about it. But that's, I think, what I want up in that corner. Okay, let's see. I probably had better do some liquid glue on that. Let's just do this and just run a little line right across there of our liquid glue and lay this puppy down. There we go. I'll snip those off as soon as it kind of dries a little bit. I think that's just that little corner banner is all I want there. We'll try it and see. See how these fit. Thought the two darker ones on the outside and the two lighter ones on the inside, maybe. Make room for my bows. Yes. I think that'll work. While I'm gluing these down, we'll go ahead and do our thought for the night. I didn't even go back and pull the scripture. It's Psalms, I don't know, 103 maybe. I don't know for sure. But the one I wanted to use is, the Lord is a strong tower. And, you know, it says we can run to him. The Lord is a strong tower, and we can run to him. And we find refuge and rest in him. And I don't know, every once in a while I get to thinking about our nation and just things that are going on and how different raising children is in today's society. And I get to worrying about these little critters. You know, I've had my life and it's been great, and I grew up just in totally different circumstances, and it just scares me to death for these little critters. I feel sorry for my children that are trying to raise children, and it's just scary to me. And so I just trust that scripture, you know, that says that God's a strong tower, and that we can find refuge in him, that we should run to him and find refuge in him. And I just cling to that. So I hope that you have that relationship with God, that he is your strong tower, and that you can run to him and find refuge in him. And know that your children and your grandchildren, or whatever the case may be, are going to have that strong tower even after we're gone, if we teach them and they trust in him, know him personally, then they will have that strong tower also. And so no matter what the events of the world are, we always have that strong tower to run to. Okay, I think that is how this is going to be. I think that's all right. I'm going to use my little glue dots to glue those little bows down. This end wants to kind of come up, but tuck it under there. Anyway, I think that little banner is how that's going to be. Okay, let's see. I've got this little guy. I cut out some, I think this is a Tim Holtz die cut, but I have this that I think looks like coral. And I was thinking about maybe putting a coral in behind him. And then I've got a little bitty fish that I was thinking about putting up in there. Let's get him on there. I'm going to put him on some dimensionals, give him a little bit of a boost. I know, I was talking about watching these other people's videos. I watch their videos and they are just amazing. But I love to scrapbook, and I just think scrapbooking is therapy, and we should do it how we do it. You know, we can't all afford to buy the, you know, all of the things that go together, and we can't all afford some of the things. It's fun to watch them and know, you know, they're on design teams, and oh, I'm just amazed at the things they do. Some of the mixed media that I'm just not very good at is amazing. But sometimes we just have to go with our own rules, and sometimes I just don't have any rules. I just kind of do it my way. And so sometimes I use so many pictures, I don't hardly have room for anything else. But, you know, that's what it's all about, is documenting our pictures and getting our memories in the books. And so that's what we're going to do here. I'm putting this on a little dimensional, but it's not as high as that dimensional was. And just to keep it up because I really think I want to put that little fish still somewhere in under there. Got this itty bitty little fish that I want to stick under there. He's just kind of hanging out in that coral. There we go. Now then, let's see. I've got a couple of options. I've got that little thing. And these, I actually have some fish that I thought I would put right down here. I've got 3. They're kind of like the big fish, the medium fish, and the little fish that I thought I might put right down here. These are some of the stickers from that Echo Park. Half the time I don't even know what my paper is, but I do know what this is because it's a collection, and I got it, which I don't always do collections by any means. I normally don't, but this was just so cute. And anyway, they're from the stickers in that. And then I put these up on some dimensionals and thought they could be swimming through this little coral. The reason I chose this paper, this, like I said, is from a paper pad called All Boy, and it has some really cute stuff. But it's got these little hammerhead, all these different little sharks. And the main thing on this cape that he's wearing is this little aqua hammerhead shark, just like this one. And I thought that paper would be so cute with him. Then it's got these little jellyfish or whatever. But I thought that paper would be so cute because it's got that shark. And then I pulled in this other little fishy paper to go with it. So I thought that's why I chose it and the colors. So anyway, I thought this might be kind of cute to do a little thing of this coral down here with fish swimming through it. So I think I'm going to try that. I think I'm just going to put the fish down flat. And then put the coral in a little grouping. I have a tendency to scrapbook kind of thematically, I guess, instead of just, in general, just, I have more of a tendency to scrapbook thematically. Like I put all the fish on this one because he's got the little fish thing on there, and that just kind of seems to be my tendency, I think. Let's see, that might be a little high. I think that needs to go a little lower. Yes, yeah, more like that. And I think I'll let Mama Fish in the front be more outside the coral and group this coral right along here a little closer instead of just spacing it out. Yeah, like that. Okay. And then I thought I might do this over here. I think I had 2 of these. Yeah, I just dropped it. I had 2 of these left, and I thought I might just do a little thing like that there, maybe. Yeah, I'm going to look at that. I've got some little stars. This was just a Project Life card that had this little banner on it, and the colors all worked. And so I pulled it out. I think I'm going to put these little like starfishy type things on with this. Just scatter them around a little. I had 3 or 4 of them. Stick those in there somewhere. And yep, here's another little yellow one. These are tiny. Hard to get my big old fingers on them. Okay, we're going to do this. There we go. I've got another one of these coral, or these aqua colored ones. Let's see if we can put it up there just to dress that up just a little. Okay. All right, I think I like that. I think we need to do something here, though. I'm thinking I'm going to put this on just a little bit of foam tape, just a thin layer of foam tape so that it's not flat. And then I'm going to fix that coral somehow over there with it, just to kind of polish off this end. I don't want to cover him up or anything, but, and then just maybe tuck that one under there. Just flat on that one. Get a little bit of want it all even. There we go. Tuck that there. And then this one's on a little bit on a dimensional, so I think I'll stick it right there. Let it overlap a little. Like so. Get it overlapping. Okay. I'm thinking we're going to leave it at that. I think that's it. So we've got a little first haircut, a little banner, and I think that's going to be it. I'm not going to do any more of a title. I think that's just going to be it. So if you liked the video, you might help me just kind of get my channel started back up by giving me a thumbs up. If you have any suggestions or anything, just write me a comment, and I've enjoyed being with you tonight. God bless, and I'll see you soon with another video. Thanks. Bye-bye.